How you doing? This is Kris and Ryan.
Hey guys, how are you?
We're at
Google.
We're at Google. We're Google.
We're Googlers. We got our Google certificate.
We're certified Googlers. Google, not gogglers. Google.
Yeah.
And today
we had an amazing event
did.
on campus talking about faith in the tech space.
It was awesome.
You were pretty good.
Yeah. Not pretty good. Come on, man. I saw like, the parting of the sea and all this stuff going on here.
Yeah, you set the tone, man. You talked.
I'll tell you, I was wowing him with my intelligence here at the Google place.
Spiritual intelligence. That was good. That was good.
That was the subject.
People were really. All joking aside.
Yes.
It did set the tone, and we got to talk to Google employees here at the headquarters, but also they streamed it live globally.
Like 1,000 people.
Every country, almost every country was represented. So
it's amazing.
People in Singapore were staying up at midnight to tune in. So it was really an amazing discussion.
And joking aside, there was like 8 people on the panel.
There were. We had some major influencers in the tech space and in the business world. Kris, we had Diane Flynn, we had from Reboot. We had
what was the gal that just got saved?
Oh gosh, Sue Warnke from Salesforce. She's a high-level executive at Salesforce. Rob
She's
Pace.
been saved 1 year.
Yeah.
And that girl was amazing.
She was. Terry Storch, who co-founded YouVersion, was on there.
He was awesome too.
Yeah, and our
Rob Pace.
Rob Pace, 100X,
and our father.
Oh gosh.
Father in the faith.
Michael. Our crazy old father, Michael Clifford, moderated.
Crazy old father moderated.
Yeah.
And we had a really good time.
Yeah.
And we're really excited for what God's doing all over the world. And we're thankful for Google too. What a great company.
Yeah. We wanted to honor them, and they were so good at organizing this, and really am thankful for their network of believers that pushed us forward. And so
allowing us to be here.
Yeah.
It was really great. And
Yep.
we just want to give a shout out to Google and to all the companies that allow diversity like this. It's like sometimes we hear about the kind of like the Christians are like, we're being persecuted and all this kind of stuff,
Yeah.
And here we're here, and it feels very welcoming.
It was very welcoming.
Mm-hmm.
They treated us to lunch afterwards.
They did.
We
was beautiful.
What was really cool too at lunch is that I look over, somebody came in, I started praying for someone. I look over, you're praying for someone,
Yeah, totally.
and then I'm looking around, other people are praying. And so I think that the people at Google here and
it was at lunch for all. Let's be clear.
Yes.
We weren't interrupting anybody's work.
No.
We weren't going office to office or
No.
doing anything like that.
No.
It was just some folks that when they were having their lunch, we were connecting with them.
Yeah. That were part of our group. So
I just want to make it clear we weren't interrupting. Like we know better than to do anything to disrupt.
Yeah.
What Google's doing here. We really appreciate what they're doing here. Actually.
Yeah. So what was one of your biggest takeaways from the discussion?
Oh my goodness, there was so many. One is first of all the responsibility of technology.
Yeah.
Like some of what we were hearing on the side, not during the panel discussion, but the whole AI thing. Artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
Is both amazing and scary, right?
Yeah.
It could go either way.
Yep.
Kind of feels like the Genesis story, the two trees in the garden. Like, like what tree are they going to eat from, right?
Yeah.
And we're not talking about Google in general. It's talking about the whole market. Like, it could be, automated reasoning could be the most amazing thing that happens in history.
Yeah.
And it could also be among the most destructive.
Yep. Yeah.
So hearing about that and people were actually programming AI, that was really like exciting and sobering.
Yep, absolutely. And I think too, a lot of what I took away is that the people that came up to us afterwards and just saying thank you for pouring into us.
Yeah.
They sometimes feel like that they're kind of going at this alone,
a little bit alone.
Yeah, but they really appreciated it, and it was great to get leaders in this space that have put their trust in God and to have that impact in their career.
And there's a lot of them.
Yeah. Yep.
Like we learned that on this campus alone, there's over 1,000 believers here.
Yeah.
That there's probably more than that, but that actually gather on some level.
Yep.
And that was like, wow, the tech space is not absent of Jesus followers.
Yeah, and I thought Sue's testimony about her being a lifelong agnostic and then just being radically saved last year, and then what she's doing with that, like the communities that she's building at Salesforce, like that's really remarkable.
It
you know,
is.
so
and she's quite a lady too.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, I just want to say, you know, God's calling a lot of folks into this world of technology. It's kind of, you know, I thought it was a little bit like Elijah, like, I'm the only prophet left in Israel, you know, and God's like, no, I got 6,000 other people. And I felt like it was a little bit like that, and we come here and like, oh, there's a lot of people following Jesus here. And I want to really encourage you. We have this tech school, Bethel Technology. We should probably just give a shout out for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which you're the CEO of.
Yeah.
And you know, our goal is to, it's coders with a cause, training coders, but with the cause of bringing heaven to earth and seeing the kingdom, you know, exposed to places that are, you know, I mean, we love going to Africa, India, and all of that, but there's actually places in technology where really there's not a lot of believers there. You know, and so it's exciting just with that in mind.
Yeah, and it was really exciting too to talk to people afterwards that are so supportive of our school and willing to help. I mean, I had so many people say, hey, let me help. I can get in front of your employees or your students and just really kind of pour into them. I mean, these are high level Google developers.
We got 5 new students today, right?
We did.
Is that true?
That is true.
We got 5 new students today.
Yeah, so
crazy, amazing.
It was just a door that God's opening.
Yeah.
And there were other major tech companies that were here to listen and came up to us like, can you do this on our campus? And again, until we get it confirmed, these are the biggest tech companies in the world. So stay tuned for more of these types of things and just really just the doors that are opening in the tech space for Christ.
Yeah, and if you're in a tech space, we really want to encourage you. You develop some kind of, you know, community group and do it together. You know, they say it takes a village to raise a child. I really do think it takes a village to really have an impact, a kingdom impact. You can't go at it alone. So, well, God bless you, and have a really wonderful day, and we'll see you at home.
Yep. Thanks, guys.